There's a good chance you probably heard of some TikToker or YouTuber saying, click this link to play Minecraft for free or CapCut is on PC. But you don't know if it's too good to be true. In a lot of cases it usually is. In some you come across a gem. It isn't always guaranteed, but there will always be the risk of annihilating your computer with some nasty virus, or annihilating your friend's computer because they got held ransom because your email sent them a link to download ransomware, which is what happened with the I Love You virus, which is infamous for being one of the most contagious viruses ever.
But to prevent things like that from happening to you, that is where we come in. We test out things that sound too good to be true on the average computer and see how it affects it. We may even do some other stuff, like see what happens when you click those weird ads you probably saw while watching YouTube, like the ads that say, right now if you click here you can play Friday Night Funkin' for free. Or maybe that one ad with the thick Among Us crewmate that eternally torments your soul ever since you bared witness to it below your video on YouTube Mobile one fateful night. But if we're going to be doing stuff to a computer, I'm not going to trash my computer, and neither will the other person I'm going to do this video with trash their computer. So we got a separate computer just for the occasion. Meet Jerry, a Dell Optiplex 3020 with an Intel Core i3-4130, 4 gigs of RAM, and a 500 gig hard drive. Jerry is the average first computer, and if I know anything about my first computer, a Dell Latitude E5500 that I had gotten for Christmas in 2012, it's that I myself fell for a lot of these things we're going to be proving wrong, and ended up filling it with viruses and malware until it literally died. Like, it just ceased to boot into Windows one day. And me not knowing what to do with a computer like that, not to mention I had dropped it and broke the screen not long before that, I ended up smashing it to 1,000 pieces. I kind of wish I didn't in retrospect, now that I have the knowledge I have today. Moving on from the introduction of Jerry, and before we end the intro, I regret to inform you all that Jerry will not be in this segment because I can record this one on my personal computer, the very computer I'm writing the script and editing on. But to start this first segment, we need to talk about an app that you probably heard of, TikTok. TikTok is owned by the giant conglomerate ByteDance, which is a Chinese software company that also created a mobile editing app called CapCut, the app we are going to be talking about. CapCut is the TikToker's equivalent to a poster's pirated copy of Sony Vegas Pro. It's a free and very competent editor for both fields. But did you know CapCut exists on PC? I didn't until my little brother had told me about it. I even managed to find the website it came from, albeit I had to translate and see what it means because it's in Chinese. So why don't we go to the website, shall we? Oh. Well, I'm gonna be long dead before this video's finished. Of course, that isn't what it actually says. It says similar stuff to what you would see on the English CapCut website, except instead of a Get It for Google Play and App Store button, you see an actual download button for Windows. At first, upon downloading it, I was still skeptical that this was an actual site, but after a little bit of research, it does in fact belong to ByteDance. So after clicking the blue download link on that website, you're greeted with this in your download folder, Jianying Pro, which I had looked it up. This is what they called CapCut over in China, or I don't know, it could be any country outside of America, who knows. I just know that's just what they call it in China. You're greeted with this installer, which, let's start it, and you're given some Chinese text. This, I'm just going by assumption, asks if you agree to terms and conditions. This asks if you want to change your installation location. Hey, that rhymes. And the blue button means install, of course. I have no idea what anything else says. When you do install, when you click the blue button again, which means you've completed the installation process, you are greeted with this. This just tells you what's new, I'm assuming, because, I don't know, it looks like a patch notes thing. And you click the plus, and it starts a new project. The thing is, I can't read Chinese, or Mandarin, I don't know, I think there's like multiple versions of it, I don't know which one this is. It's more than likely Mandarin, since that's what they currently speak. Who knows, I really don't know much about foreign languages, except that I speak English. I'd like to know, maybe one day, just not at the moment. But anyway, it's a fully functional editor. I swear. I don't know how to I'm not going to make videos with it because I can't read what I'm doing. But if someone could make an English patch for this, I sure would use it. Because I know what CapCut on mobile is capable of, so it would be pretty fun to mess around with this. It's pretty much Vegas with a nicer UI in a way, but not really. Vegas has a lot more, but you know, you could also make some pretty funny posts with this. You know, I'm a meme guy. But yeah, it exists. Would I recommend downloading it? No, I would not, because it just it would take forever for you to figure it out unless you can read this language. If you cannot and only read English or whatever, you're going to be holding Google Lens to every screen, and Google Lens doesn't even give you a proper translation of everything, because I would tell you everything word for word if I could, but Google Lens isn't accurate enough, so there's no point in downloading this. It's a waste of hard drive space. When an English patch comes out, I'll probably do a video on it. Anyway, due to my inability of using this editor because of its language, I will not be doing a test video or anything like that like I would with if this were in English. Notice my improvising sucks. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close this. Or I'm going to minimize the desktop, but, you know, whatever. Oh. What did I do? What did I do? Hate to cut this video short, but I really just wanted to test the waters of this kind of content. I personally enjoyed working on this video because later episodes are going to tackle much more fun stuff once I finish school in the next couple weeks after I upload this. I hope you guys enjoyed what you could call a pilot episode, and I hope you stay tuned for more. Thank y'all for watching. Hi guys, it's Kring here. Today we're going to be playing Forza Horizon 5. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time, but a huge update that's supposed to fix a bunch of shit came out. So, let's see what that does.
3 days until a Mario steal you liver! Wahoo!
What the fuck?
That is not enough.